Hey everybody, it's Wednesday night and it's time for Super Geeked Up.
I didn't know that. There's no
Woo!
theme.
All right, hey everybody, I'm Jeff. Welcome to the show. This is your live geeky pop culture show. We're going to talk some geeky topics, play fun geek themed improv games. We're glad you're here if you're watching live or in post. Hello to Pierre and Emmy Media in the chat. Actually, Emmy is going to be at a book festival I'll talk about later, and we're first time watching, so welcome. Well, thank you so much.
Books.
Yes, books. All right. Anyway, let me welcome my co-host. He's here as always. It's Francis Fernandez.
Books?
That's your intro? Okay.
Yeah, books.
All right. And oh, look, he's in the chat and he's live in person. It's our guest, Chaz Galuski.
Hello. Hey, Jeff,
Hello.
Francis, everybody in the chat.
And here, just show him your shirt. He's got a cool Pac-Man gingerbread
Yes,
shirt.
I'm debuting my holiday shirt. I just got it a few weeks ago.
Oh, very nice.
Instead of waka waka, you hear crunch crunch, and then when he hits the power pill, it's ho 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 ho.
They should do a holiday themed Pac-Man.
They absolutely should. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that is how Santa's mouth really does open. It does open like a Pac-Man. People rarely don't know this, but that's how.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, because that's how he has to eat. He that's how he gets all the cookies down so fast.
Milk and cookies so quick. You know, he's got to make all those houses so wow. You know.
Right.
Oh yes, milk and cookies. Yeah. So the power pill, instead of being a thing in the things that are in the corners, it can be a glass of milk.
Yeah. Yummy, yummy. I can't.
All right, folks. One. I know you're here for shirt debuts and milk and cookies, but we're actually going to
geeky crap to talk about.
We're going to play super camera freeze and superhero sound effects a little later in the show. We're going to talk about, best games to play when you were a kid. And we got a poll question, which thanks to Francis, because I forgot to put one up. So he gave me this right before the show started. What's the best 80s movie song? I know there's this, for me personally, this is my favorite decade. So tons of them, but we put in Danger Zone from Top Gun, The Power of Love from Back to the Future, Eye of the Tiger from Rocky 3, and Footloose from Footloose. So we got a tie right now from Danger Zone and Eye of the Tiger. You know what? Well, so I personally, I don't vote in these polls, but because I don't want to rig it, but Footloose would be my choice. I think it's one of the best. It's great. It's just a great song, great dance song too. You can't not tap your foot, right?
I mean,
all right. Anyway,
yes.
We can vote there from the end to the end of the show, folks. Danger Zone is cool, Carrie tells us, but if Eye of the Tiger doesn't win the poll, I'm demanding a recount.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh, here you go. Someone voted for Power of Love, so good for you. Good on you.
Yes. Well, that's come on, man. That's a great Huey Lewis in the News. Come on, man. Can't go wrong there.
He was the guy who judged the Battle of the Bands.
I know. He didn't like it. It was too loud.
It's too loud.
By the way, when you first said Power of Love, I thought you meant, which is also a great song, Chicago's Power of Love from Karate Kid.
Oh, yeah. I did think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Glory of Love. Sorry, Glory of Love. Thank you. So there you go. Julie read my mind.
On top of it.
Great song, too.
It's a great song.
So many songs we could have put on there. So you could put yours in the chat, folks, if you don't see them on the poll.
You know, I thought Chicago was just like a soft rock band, but they have some pretty banging hits before they became a soft rock band.
Yeah, I became a fan in the 80s, but I think before that they were quite different, right?
Yeah, I was like, I did shit. It's the same Chicago. This is weird, but good on them.
They moved to the suburbs of Chicago after that.
There you go. That's why. There you go.
Yes, the amazing Peter Cetera, great voice, lead singer of Chicago back in the 80s. Anyway, what is our first geeky question, Francis?
What song did Peter Cetera and Cher sing together? That's not the question.
They did sing it. Yes, they did sing a song.
So Gladiator II comes out next week. We want to know from you guys, what's the best sword and sandal flick ever?
And if you don't like those flicks, folks, you can just tell us a movie where they wear sandals that you like, which I somewhat think St. Francis is going to do anyway, because he likes to do weird answers to these questions.
I mean, in Clueless, they wear sandals. That's a pretty good movie. But I mentioned that last week.
Great movie.
So I can't do it again.
Yes, you did mention it last week. But that's right. It's a good movie. Paul honorable mention, Cool Rider from Grease 2. Oh, Carrie does love his Grease 2. All right, anyway, now tell us your favorite sword and sandal. So a la like Gladiator or Roman. I don't know. I don't know if this maybe is only Roman movies. I'm limiting this to now.
Most of them are like if you look up sword
Like
and sandals,
Spartacus, right?
It's
Yeah.
usually just Like,
all right, that's why you can tell me a movie that just wears sandals in, folks, if you don't want to, if you don't like
or just
Roman
swords.
epics,
Yeah,
or
just
swords, or just
yeah.
swords. That's
Yeah.
fine too. Swords or sandals. How about that?
Swords or swords.
You know,
or
like
sandals.
the Baywatch movie with The Rock. You could say that. I'm sure they wore sandals sometimes in that, right? History of the World Part 1.
Is a sword and sandals. That's true.
Is that a Monty Python?
No,
No.
no, that is
Mel Brooks.
I think.
Oh, Mel Brooks. All right, same kind of vein.
So,
Did he do a part 2 or no?
No, that's the joke.
That's a joke, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
like the space.
One
what
of
is it?
many.
Is the Spaceball sequel or something? Is there a joke about that?
No, well, I mean, they supposedly they are making a sequel, but they did make a sequel, The Quest for More Money, in the original film.
Oh my God, Carrie, this is brilliant. I didn't even think about
geez.
this. Star Wars.
I mean, technically,
yeah, I
It's
guess
kind of
so,
true,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, technically,
On
yeah.
Tatooine, I think they actually.
Oh, look at you, Carrie! Just like you're.
Oh, and
you're-
sand. I see. And sand all. I get it now.
Yeah.
I don't miss the parentheses.
It's everywhere. Can't
All
get-
right.
can't
I
get
kind of
it.
want that to be my choice now.
I mean, it can be.
But I will go. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Let's get our guess answer first. I'm being rude. Chaz, what's your answer?
Well, I get probably have to go with the 300.
Oh, sure. One of the first Zack Snyder movies I watched.
Yep. Very, very kind of unusual at the time, but I did enjoy watching it in the theater.
They did a parody movie. What did they call it though? I don't remember. But Kevin Sorbo was in
and
it.
I have it here
301?
too. It's,
Or something.
No, but
Kevin Sorbo was in it?
yeah, Kevin Sorbo was in it.
Oh, I gotta watch this. I knew they did it, but I haven't seen it.
And they did, it was a parody of 300. But I can't remember the name of it.
Meet the Spartans.
There you go. Yes, Meet the
Oh,
Spartans.
that's
Yes. Nah. Back when parody was a thing.
I was just excited that because that's what my master's in ancient Greek history, and the fact that they did a movie about the most famous battle that I always studied, Thermopylae, like I was like, wow, that's really awesome.
Oh, he looks like Gerard Butler. Ah.
Yeah, that's exactly how I envisioned Leonidas, King Leonidas, and I read about it.
Oh, you pronounce it Leonidas.
So
In-
here's the thing: people pronounce it. My first teacher in ancient history in undergrad, who was like 1,000,000 years old, not really. He was a great teacher. He's not that old, but he said Leonidas, so that's how I've said it. You'll hear Leonidas lots sometimes.
Yeah.
In the movie, he's Leonidas.
Leonidas, yes.
Yeah.
That sounds cooler probably, which is why they probably do it. But I don't know. I'm going to trust my professor who knew a lot, but I don't know. I actually probably, you know what, I would have to go back because I actually took a little bit of ancient Greek. I would probably really should go back to how it's pronounced, obviously, in the actual language.
Leonidas, yeah. I like it.
Because think of this, because I also took Latin. Caesar's not Caesar, it's Caesar. That's how you say it
Yes.
in Latin.
Yeah.
So it's Julius Caesar is how you, Gaius Julius
Kaiser salad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's how you say his name. Which is where I'm
That's where we
probably
get,
where
that's
Kaiser,
where we
the
get the
German-
Germanic
German-
Kaiser Wilhelm from.
Yeah, that's where.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask for a Kaiser salad next time. I'll tell you that now.
So I wouldn't be surprised if this has also got changed.
Is it Julius?
It's Julius.
Julius.
J is a Y actually.
Okay.
July.
So it's
That'd be funny
Juli-
though. Julius. Hey, July.
So it's Julius Kaiser. Kaiser.
Yeah, and that's
Julius
like his actual
Caesar.
first name is Gaius. Julius is like the family clan kind of name.
No. It's like his middle name. It's like Danger.
All right, there's your ancient lesson, folks. Danger.
Danger's
Oh.
his middle name.
Yeah. Julius Danger Kaiser. Well, hey, the Senate
Julius
thought he was
Danger
very
Kaiser.
dangerous, so that's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to the. They told us, by the way, the Peter Cetera Cher song was "After All."
Yes, I want to watch this movie because Robert Downey Jr.'s in it.
Wait, is the movie after all, or the song is after all?
The movie is called it's called forget what it's called, but it's based off of this movie that Robert Downey Jr. is in, and the lady from Moonlighting, forget her name. And they're
Sybil Shepherd.
Sybil Shepherd's in it, yeah, and it's an afterlife movie. So I'm curious now. I kind of want to watch it.
Emmy has my answer now. Thank you, Emmy. Hercules. I'm going to go Hercules: The Legendary Journeys with Kevin Sorbo, the aforementioned Kevin Sorbo.
Not the Disney cartoon.
I still haven't seen that. You know that?
Oh.
Amazingly, yeah.
Even
but
though
maybe she means that. You know what? That counts, Emmy. Or if you mean one of the movies recently, whatever, it's all good. Or Hercules in New York with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh yes, I am Hercules, and I am Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The terrible dubbing.
Don't mind me. My voice doesn't match my lips. It's okay.
But I love the Legendary Journeys. Besides that, I was going to say the Spartacus TV show. Which yeah. I just found out. I had no idea they're making a new Spartacus. Based off of that TV show, they're doing which is kind of weird. They're doing a season like, what if this character didn't die? Now we're going to do a season of that, which is kind of weird.
What if? That's so weird.
It's like Marvels. Right. Conan the Barbarian. Oh, here, do your Arnold Schwarzenegger again for this line.
All right. To crush your enemies and see them driven before you, and to hide hear the lamentations of their women. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Now I want you to dub the whole Conan movie like that. That would be amazing.
I mean, you have heard it though, right? You've heard Hercules in New York.
I've heard a little bit. I haven't seen the whole movie, but I've heard a little bit of a clip.
God, that voice! I love that voice.
And it's because what he was just too not understandable at the time with his accent.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I thought you were going to say he's still not understandable, which is not true at all. He's totally
understandable now. Yeah.
Clash of the Titans, the 81 film, is my real favorite. Bonus 300, like you said. 300 Rise of the Empire, that was the sequel, because Eva Green is in it. Yes. Deliciously Wicked in it.
Oh.
She actually played another person I wrote about in my thesis, Artemisia, which was a famous woman in ancient Greek. Let's see here. Can't leave out Disney's Hercules with the amazing Megara. I'm a damsel. I'm in distress. I can handle this. Have a nice day. Is that what she says?
I have no idea. I've never seen that one either. Okay. I stopped watching Disney cartoons past. What was the one after Aladdin? I think
Lion King.
Oh no, it's probably after Hunchback, which I think was after Lion King. I think Hunchback was the last animated Disney film I saw. I'm like, oh, I'm done.
And nothing since then, huh?
I haven't gone back.
Pixar. You've seen Pixar, right?
I've seen Pixar. That's true. Yeah. No, I've seen Pixar,
but not Disney, like animated.
No. Until they got into digital again. So I mean, I saw Tangled and I saw Frozen and stuff like that.
Okay, all right. Oh, so you have, yes.
Yeah. Just not hand drawn.
Yes, to go if you want to see hand drawn, what you should go back and watch is Kim Possible.
Kim Possible, yeah. Well, I thought you were going to say Princess of the Frog, which is their last hand drawn one.
Well, I think that's great. That's a great movie, and I was excited that it was hand drawn. Meg is probably what has Julie said here? Whoops, sorry. Meg is arguably one of the best heroines of the '90s Disney movies. Okay, cool.
And a giant shark.
Yes, right. The Meg.
The Meg.
Her oldest daughter did a Mega Ray mashup. Oh, like Ray from Star Wars and Meg from Hercules.
Oh,
or just a Mega Ray, like a huge Ray from Star Wars.
Or Meg Ryan from You've Got Mail.
Right. Remember, she subscribed last week.
That's true.
Megan Ryan.
That's true.
Watch Hercules. Danny DeVito is a satyr in it. Oh, that's fun. He looks like a satyr in real life.
Yes.
All right, Francis, what is your choice here for Sword and Sandal?
Well, Carrie got it. I saw this in my freshman year of English, Clash of the Titans, and it was. I think it's my favorite because it was my first time seeing boobies in a high school campus.
So they showed it to you in class.
They showed it in class, yeah.
Because the teacher didn't want to teach.
No, there was something about it. I forget what it was. We were. I think we were just that was the stuff we were reading. It's like, here's a movie to supplement what we're reading. Oh,
wait, you were reading porn because of boobs?
Yes, Clash of the Titans 81 is porn. No,
It's been forever since well, you know what? I've only seen it on TV, I think, so it was edited, obviously.
yeah,
So,
the
there are
mother
boobs
like
in it?
breast. No, just the mom breastfeeds like
Oh,
young. Yeah,
okay.
some but we as 14-year-olds we're just like, oh, all right.
Well, yeah,
So-
I think that was like us with Dances with Wolves. There's some nudity in that, and
Oh, there you go.
well, I think you see his butt. That was, but
Oh well.
you might see.
Wait, Kevin Costner's butt? But
well, you see it in Robin Hood, unless it's a stunt butt. In Robin Hood, Prince of
I don't know if
Thieves, you see it when he's washing in the waterfall. Marion
you
is
think
like
Kevin?
spying on him.
I was gonna say, do you think Kevin Costner's brave enough to show off his butt?
Back then, yeah.
Okay.
Even now, dude, that guy, he's like a rough guy. He's like, well, not a rough guy, but he's like a man's man, I think.
Look at my
Look at my ass.
you get my Yellowstone ass.
If you don't like my accent, just stare at my ass. In Robin Hood.
I'm sure Arnold has shown it off. I'm sure. Well, Arnold's been naked in like
and Terminator.
yeah.
You at least see a side. Oh, I think you probably.
No, you see his butt.
I think you see his full
yeah.
butt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because that was like he had a crazy.
But he was Mr.
ass.
Universe still or something probably.
He liked showing it off.
I like showing off my butt. And okay, I better stop. I can't do that all the time as his impersonation.
Wait, do some Terminator lines from
it. Well, give me a line. I can't think of anything right now.
I'll be back.
Oh, I'll be back. Hasta la vista, baby.
All right, that should be the Schwarzenegger like impersonation from now on the show.
Oh,
what do we got here? Oh, in the 70s, boobs were everywhere. Okay.
That's true. That's true. They were everywhere. But you didn't anticipate it having, gone through 13 years of schooling, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Here you go. We'll give you one."
Did you have to? But did your parents have to like sign permission or something? No. Oh, okay.
Because it wasn't blatant. It was just that one scene, and that was it. So it wasn't like there wasn't sex in it. It was just like, oh, here's a topless woman breastfeeding a baby.
I bet they wouldn't be showing that nowadays.
No, well, no. It'll be in silhouette.
Can't take it.
It's in silhouette. Yeah. Oh well, yeah.
All right. Any other ones you guys want to throw out there before we move on? Any other sword or sandal? We actually got more than I thought. That's pretty good. Pretty good from the chat.
Scorpion King.
I like that movie.
I mean, it's fine. Yeah, it's good.
I think it's a pretty good movie. Excuse me. It's one of the Rock's first starring roles.
Wait, does that mean The Mummy is a sword and sandals movie? Kind of.
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
Just that one part in the second one where
because the Scorpion King set like thousands of years ago.
During the sword and sandal era. Yeah.
And it has Kelly Hu in one of the most sexiest outfits ever.
You mean nothing?
She has something on.
Not when she slices that weird water pipe thing when she's in the bath.
Wait, what? Yeah, she is naked in the bath, right?
Yeah.
All right. Was she like a sorceress in that? Right?
No, she was like a concubine or something.
No, but I thought there was something beside. Was she like the main one? She was something special about her. I thought beyond like the normal. Maybe a fortune. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Soothsayer, maybe. All right. You can keep putting your sword and sandal if you want their choices in the chat, or put them in post in the description there, folks, or in the comments. That's what they're called.
The what?
Comments. By the way, if you're new, folks, if you're new watching us, please hit that like button, subscribe. That always helps us out. We appreciate it very much. All right, let's do our first geeky game, superhero sound effects. So what we need from you guys in the chat, give us the names of made up superheroes, but like kind of silly sounding ones. Like, well, I'll just say now because it's going to go in the chat. Flatulence Man or...
Not always.
No, I know. Sometimes it does, though. Or Toilet Paper Bandit. That sounds like a villain, actually. But
the Toilet Paper Bandit.
They don't have to be toilet themed. Sorry. They can be anything.
No, they have to be. It's a requirement now.
The plunger.
Yeah.
It has to be all bathroom themed. The scrubbing bubbles.
Put those in the chat, and then Chaz and I will play two of those characters. And Francis will do all the sound effects for us, and that happened in the scene, and any other characters that come in, like maybe Arnold Schwarzenegger will come in.
Hey there, fellow adventurers.
Okay. Oh my God, Queen lyrics, man. Oh fuck.
That's actually really good. I like
That is
that
a really
one.
good one.
That one should be a regular.
A regular.
Corporal Canada.
That
Corporate
sounds
Canada.
right. That sounds right. If it's a Canada person, I don't think they should be more than a corporal.
Oh,
Sorry, Canada. Just teasing. All right, let's see here. We got what else we got here? Bobblehead, Gladiator Man. Oh, okay.
I mean,
Maybe that'll be in the Gladiator movie. By the way, while they're doing that, Tammy sent me, I think, that mashup costume from her daughter.
Oh, that's cool.
Annika, I think. Let me see if I can get this on. There we go. There's the Meg and I get it. The Meg and then the Ray mashup.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
That's cool. I like that. I got the Chinese thing behind her too. That's kind of cool.
looks deadly.
Yeah, nice force pose with the hand. Very good.
Maybe just
way,
calm down. It's a calm down.
Tammy, where's your other daughter? Never running in here anymore, yelling at us for. I guess.
When's the last time we've befouled
Damian Wayne
or like mentioned Nightcrawler or something? Like we haven't had reason to elicit a reaction from anybody in that
Mixed
regard.
metaphor, girl. Bat-tastic Man. That should be a part of the Bat family, a new character. Or maybe he's just somebody who uses bats, like a baseball bat.
I mean, sure.
I don't know. Could be anything. Could be any kind of bat. All right. Any of those you like there? Oh, that's right. Oh, she works at a school now. She's sleeping. I see. That wasn't her other daughter then. Son of Sandcastle. Okay.
Just a sandcastle.
B girl.
I just got a sandcastle. Happens to be the son of that sandcastle.
All right. What do you say? Who do you want to be, Chaz? Out of these amazing choices.
I
think I'm going to be.
Go ahead.
Go.
No, go ahead, Jeff.
You're the guest. I think we're going to choose the same ones. So go ahead.
At first, I was kind of toying with the idea of Queen lyrics, man, because I was a big Queen fan earlier, but I don't know if I'll be able to summon sufficient lyrics to make it worthwhile. So if I don't do that,
if you want to do it, go ahead. I mean, I actually brought up like a list of their songs, so that if you want to do that, that might help you.
Oh, okay. Well, I can do the same thing. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do Queen lyrics, man.
All right. Yes, I will give that to you then. And then I will be, let's see here. Oh, by the way, we also got the bad speller. It's like Lois Lane. I will be son of Sandcastle because that sounds funny.
Such a great name. Well, who are you? I'm the son of Sandcastle.
All right, now, folks, we need a goofy sounding crisis, like a silly crisis that Son of Sandcastle and Queen Lyrics Man have to solve. Only we can combat this crisis as the D-list superheroes that we are. By the way, has anybody ever, I'm sure they have, right? Like ranked superheroes, like, like we do in like characters in our Genshin Impact games, like S tier, A tier, B tier,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, because there's like in Marvel, there's Omega level characters.
Oh, is there?
And
is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Oh, is that like Thanos with a gauntlet would be, right? Or
yeah.
Or like Hulk, or is Hulk Omega?
Yeah, because he can't be killed, and the
Thor?
angrier he gets, the stronger he gets. Thor, not so
the
much.
The Beyonder would be Omega level.
Yeah,
Galactus?
those are like celestial type characters.
So what's underneath Omega?
I think alpha level.
Okay,
something like that.
So that would be like Thor and like
so Thor,
Captain Marvel,
the guy who's in the new Thunderbolts movie, who's like Superman but isn't. He has Superman powers but isn't Superman.
Okay.
I forget his name. Something man. I don't remember his name.
Something man. I love
Something
him.
man. Get to the chopper. You know.
Oh, bad speller is a good one for a villain for Jeff.
Grammatically incorrect man.
Oh, because the writer in him can never let it go. Okay, haha. A mysterious outbreak of slap faces, Necrodius tells us, has sprung up about town, and the mission must be solved before the Scooby Gang gets to it first.
Oh no, Johnny has a good one. I like his.
All right, let me just see. I'll share all these just so everybody. That should be the event. Oh, bad spellers going around changing signs. Okay, that's fun. A villain has removed everyone's memory of Queen's existence. Oh my God! Thank God, Queen Lyrics Man is here. And then Johnny, hello Johnny. Need to solve the singing wrong lyrics pandemic. Oh,
yeah.
I see. Are you up for that, Francis? Because you're gonna have to do some of that.
I mean, as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay, all right.
Remember when I said I promised to kill you last? I lied. No, you don't have to do that one. But I just
no. Hey, but we get to hear you sing wrong lyrics. I'm all for it.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to give wrong lyrics now.
Okay, that is pure evil. I agree. Necrodius cannot erase Queen's
They did it to the
existence.
Beatles.
Oh, in that one movie, Yesterday. Yeah. Is it like a time travel? Is that what it was?
No, he wakes up one day. It's like a wish fulfillment movie or something. Like he gets into like an accident or something, and then when he wakes up, everyone forgot who the Beatles were, and so he starts playing the Beatles music, and everyone's impressed. But it wasn't just him. There's like other people who remember who the Beatles are too. It was just he's the only one to profit from it because he's a musician.
Oh, he starts doing Beatles songs.
Yeah, and people like the people who don't remember, like, wow, these songs are amazing. Yeah, yes, they are. As a matter of fact, I made them myself.
I don't know if that really sounds like that great of a hero, but okay. Anyway, let's combine. Maybe we can combine these two. That villain is to remove everyone's memory of Queen's existence, which is causing people to sing wrong lyrics.
Okay.
Not necessarily just the Queen songs, but any song. All right. Okay, so Chaz is Queen Lyrics Man. I am Son of Sandcastle. I can say that with straight face. Francis will do the sound effects and play any other weird characters that come in.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, and we have to stop this fiendish villain who's erased people's memories of Queen and has making people sing the wrong lyrics. Yeah, that one. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hello there, Queen Lyrics Man. How do you like the sandcastle I'm building?
Why, it looks wonderful, Son of Sandcastle. How's your father doing?
Oh, thank you for asking. Sandcastle is doing great. He's hanging out at the beach as usual. Just, having a nice, good looking at the view. He just, that's pretty much all I can do. And every time the tide comes in, I got to go back and rebuild them.
Sounds like he's into that crazy little thing called love.
Oh, yes. Wait a minute. What is that? That sounds like it might be a song lyric, but what's happening? I can't remember who sings that.
Well, that's my forte. That's my milieu. It was from a band called Queen. How come you don't know this? You're old enough.
Yes, I am. Oh, this is weird. I've never heard of Queen. And wait a minute. Here, wait. Oh, let's listen to the radio. What song is playing?
This just in. The UK in panic. No one knows who ruled it before King Charles III. Apparently, there were no monarchs before King Charles III. It is insanity because people have forgotten who has ruled the country of England in before 2022. It's panic here in the UK.
Wow, that's cool that we get UK stations over here in the US.
Yes.
Anyway, wow,
it's
that's
all
strange.
Radio Gaga.
Wait a minute. So what is that called? Queen Lyrics Man. What is that monarch called if it's not a king?
Well, It's his wife, his counterpart, the queen.
Oh, I thought they were just concubines. Okay, anyway.
No. Well, some kings had both.
Listen, somebody must have erased that word from existence because no one seems to know it except you.
Well, hold on, guys. Hold on a second here.
Oh my God, you have dramatic lighting just over your face, right over you, but it's not affecting me. This is amazing. Is this part of your powers?
Guys, seriously, I don't know what happened here. Somehow the display has gone off on my one computer, and I need to reboot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Can you still hear us?
Yes, I can still hear you, but I have no clue as to what's going on.
Don't worry about it.
can
We just finish let's finish the game and then you can reboot because you just
okay, because yeah, I mean
All right, that dramatic lighting obviously meant a big important plot thing is happening. So I think we're getting a message from the villain behind this over the radio, obviously.
Yes, it's meant to bring you news of the world.
Just in, Papa just drove a van, put a person in the bed. Then I turned her over. She said, "Papa, you are number one."
This
this
song is terrible. What is this? All right, Queen Lyrics, man. I don't think we can't stand for this. The radio is going to be full of these terrible songs if this keeps going.
No, we have to do something to fix this.
Listen, let's
call Superman.
Let's get in your jet and fly to the UK because obviously that's where all the trouble's happening.
Very well.
All right, here we go. We're already in the jet. We just got there real fast. Now, let's fly us over there.
Oh.
Okay, we're here. We did one of those map things where the jet flies across the map. All right, good. Right here. Oh my God. There's the villain.
I am so angry at everyone because I am the better singer. What? I was supposed to be the lead singer of a band, but they denied me. And now I will extract my revenge with my flamethrower of death.
Oh, thank God. I thought he took out his dick. All right. Quick. Oh, wait. I'm useful. I'm going to throw sand on his flamethrower and extinguish the flames.
Oh, God.
How do you like that, Anakin, or whatever your name is?
If only I had Queen Lyrics to soothe my pain.
Oh, okay. Give him some Queen Lyrics. Queen Lyrics, man.
Yes. I'll take you to the 7 seas of Rye for an ogre battle.
More. I need more.
Give it more. You're defeating him.
We can have an ogre battle on the seaside rendezvous. Seaside, whenever you stroll along with me, I'm merely contemplating what you feel inside. Meanwhile, I may ask you to be my Clementine. You say
and I think
you will.
Maybe we'll do the Fandango.
Yes,
I love their movie. I love their movie ticket buying service.
Oh, well, you know what? Why don't we do this? Why don't all of us just go to the movies and you can stop your evil plot?
Yes.
But I was supposed to be the lead singer of this band. That's why I took your memories away about this band. What was it called again?
Queen.
Queen. Well, how about this? How about we form our own band and you can be the lead singer of our band?
Oh, what? Really?
We'll call it Princess.
The Millionaire Waltz.
Yes. Yes, I will be. I will sing. I will sing the lead of your. Play me one of your tunes. I need it as we go off to watch Gladiator II.
Okay.
What? Yeah.
No music. Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you.
All right, great. The end.
Yes.
All right. I hope you can come up with some lyrics for that great song.
I couldn't think of anything. Because it was do.
I know. You're right. It was actually like kind of words as it is. Thank you, Johnny. Okay, sorry,
Yes.
Chaz. Did you reboot, or are you still stuck, or what? Are you?
No, I got out. I'm fine.
Oh, got back. Okay, good. The
Yes.
game restored.
The game restored your computer.
By defeating the villain, we restored the.
Yes.
Although Francis is oddly blurry, I think because.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll fix. We'll see.
All right. Look at all these fun technical things.
Yeah, but blurry
right,
is
folks,
nothing.
so
You can see me still.
Thank you, Johnny, for that. Jeff's line. Oh wait, I'm useful. Yes, that's what Son of Sandcastle. He's the only thing he's good for. Throwing sand. It's not like he's Sandman and he can transform into all these cool things. He just throws sand at people.
He just happens to be the son of a sandcastle.
Right. He just builds sandcastles, really. That's all he does. Love that Francis built a backstory for this character.
Yeah,
that was good.
Good villain. Good villain needs a good backstory.
Speaking of Son of Sandcastle, Maxwell Caulfield wanted Grease 2 to be titled Son of Grease. Oh, interesting. That's weird. But like, was there actually going to be like a son of what? Because I think it just takes a few. Yeah, it only takes place a few years later. So that's kind of weird.
John Travolta is just that potent. He has just his son like that.
Him and Olivia Newton-John's son, they just like he like aged like so quickly. Yeah,
he aged rapidly.
Let's see here. There's a lyrics off with Ed Sheeran. Oh, is that like a challenge to who can do his lyrics or something?
I can not. I don't know enough Ed Sheeran songs.
No, I don't know enough of his song either. It is because Francis is blurry in real life. The whole of reality is about him is beginning to go into low res. Soon it will reach PlayStation 1 levels of graphics.
See, Necrodius, you're not supposed to give out my secret. That's like people don't know about that. About this is all of a sudden. I put glasses on my camera so that I look clear, but in reality, I'm rather blurry.
Yeah, we like to do the low res as possible on the show.
Soon I'll be 8-bit.
Wow, that'd be cool actually if we just show where we look like 8-bit characters.
And I can only go back and forth. I can't actually go like in 2 dimensions.
You can't do 3 dimensions. All right, thanks, folks. That was superhero sound effects. All righty. Before we do, we got some other topics to talk about, and we're going to do Super Camera Freeze. That's the other game. Let's see if Chaz has anything going on he wants to plug. You still got some YouTube shows you're on, right?
Yes.
He's like, well, actually, they all ended.
Well, not ended, but
they had hiatus.
I mean, one of the shows switched to Friday night, and Friday nights and Sunday nights I game with Woody. So
okay.
I can't be on that show.
But isn't one of those streamed or show you like that you do the RPG shows Friday and Sundays now?
No, not with Woody. That's Mark stuff.
Okay, I thought one of the Woody ones were also streamed. I guess not. Okay.
Well, that's how we play. We get together on Zoom and play, but they're not streamed.
Gotcha.
Now, what Woody does have streaming is he's working with Greg and Marks to do a show to give new GMs tips called Behind the
Candelabra. Behind the curtain. Behind the book. What is it called? I don't know. What is it? Behind the what?
No. It's Art of the Game. That's what it is.
Oh, that's a good name. I like Art of the Game.
Instead of Art of the Roll. Okay. Yeah. So that's what they're doing, and I'm still doing editing for Marks. I'm playing there, so you can see me on the Cabot Crossing channel. He's also got another one called Behind the Dice, where after we play a new game, sometimes we'll take 20 minutes to an hour and chat about how we feel about the game system, and then we just throw that up. So that's
And then you throw the game out.
That's what I'm doing right
like
now.
Okay.
Well,
is there anything in front of Chaz? Or are they all behind the?
it's all behind. There's nothing in front of anything.
There's nothing in front of me.
They like butts. They like behind.
They cannot lie.
Yes. So that's what
right.
I got going on right now.
All right. Well, that's plenty.
That's good.
Debuting holiday shirts,
yes.
Which is lovely.
Folks, you can also find him at Eternal Sky Film. It's on Twitter, right?
Yep. Twitter X.
So check him out there. Give him a follow. Give us a follow. Super Geeked Up, aka the other guy, Francis there. And give us a subscribe if you don't mind, and a like. Thanks so much.
Yes, thank you. And if anybody wants to purchase their own shirt, simply request it, and I'll send you the eBay link from where I purchased it.
I thought you made the shirt.
No. I wish I had the wherewithal. That's the word I'm looking for. I kept on thinking ne'er-do-well, and I'm like, no, I don't have the ne'er-do-well. No, if I had the wherewithal to do it, yes, that would be great. But no.
Oh, you ne'er-do-well. You're always causing trouble. All right, folks, here, let me tell you one thing. If you happen to be local or in the Albany or New York area or surrounding areas, I am co-organizing a new book festival this Saturday called Upstate Rights, a book festival. And we're going to have over 60 authors there, all different genres. And we also have some cool craft vendors, including one who has tons of awesome dice, like RPG dice, custom RPG dice. And some other cool 3D printing stuff. And so tons of stuff. Got some snacks, some baked goods. Cahoe's Library is where it's at. And you can get information on my Facebook page. But if you happen to be local, please come out. It's totally free. The books aren't free, but it's free to attend. Hopefully we get some great attendance, and we'll have some fun time. Lots of different cool authors there.
This is the first one, right? Ever?
It is. Yes, they did. My friend Pete Sevick, who's helping me organize it, he did with Ray LeMay, who's director of the library. They did a Comic-Con there in July. That was their first event, and so this is kind of a second big event there. But we hope to do the Comic-Con and this book festival every year, hopefully.
Oh wow!
And the Comic-Con went really well. Actually, more people came than I thought would. So
don't call it that.
Don't call it a Comic-Con.
Yeah, because Salt Lake City did, and then
the issue is they did Comic-Con.
Oh,
Comic-Con San Diego copyrights, and they sued them. Yeah, or threatened to.
Oh, it's the dash. So if you take out the dash, you're fine.
Because tons of people call it Comic-Con without the dash, and they don't get sued, unless because they're too small. No, so I believe that was the issue. I believe, but there's so many that call it Comic-Cons like across the nation and the world.
Fortunately, though, Super Geeked Up would be nothing without the Dash V.
Right. Yes. Dash V, our awesome friend and Patreon supporter. Look at that. You finally did something that wasn't sexual. I mean, we referenced him.
We haven't done.
I know. We just wait till the Patreon comes around.
Shout out. I haven't had a chance to yet. We gotta do a shout out first.
All right. But anyway, if you know anybody upstate New York, well, capital region area, upstate New York is very big. Tell them about it. Tell them to come on out.
How big is it?
Well, technically, upstate New York is everything north of Westchester County, which is basically north of New York City. It's the host state, except New York City, more or less.
Jeez. Okay.
Just like in Illinois, downstate is everything south of Chicago. It's it's kind of silly, but
it's weird. But no, because Southern California is like massive, and Northern California is like this sliver. And then we have Northern California.
Technically, isn't Northern California everything like San Francisco and up?
No, we don't call it that though. Like we don't call Eureka Northern California. We call everything from between Sacramento and like I don't know, just above LA is like Northern California.
But sit above LA is Northern California.
Yeah, like Fresno and Bakersfield. Those are
So
cities
only
that are
LA and South is Southern California.
Southern California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Northern's a huge part of it.
It's the middle. It's technically the middle, and then it's the northern part of California.
No,
we don't
still
call it
northern.
anything.
It's still.
We don't call it Northern California. We don't call it that. We don't call
What
it.
do you call it? Nothing.
Yeah, because nobody lives up there.
That's not, Sacramento's up there.
Nobody lives up in Eureka. Nobody lives up in Chico.
Oh, Eureka's that's where Eureka's in California.
Yeah, Eureka's.
That's where the show was set.
I think so. Yeah.
Or is it a different Eureka? I don't know.
I think it was Eureka, California, because it's in the middle of the desert.
Oh wait. Oh, what should we save that idea for a game next week? Great. Now I don't even know what is it. Tell us what you meant, Scorpio, because I've already forgotten what we just said.
For a game next. Oh yeah. What idea?
What is upstate New York?
What is that?
Like Chaz is quite a ways up actually, in upstate New York.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
But it's, I mean, you're not Canada, right? But you're kind of.
I'm not even. No. I'm several hours away from Canada. I'm way closer to you.
Oh, all right. So you're not as far.
I'm within an hour's drive. I'm within an hour's drive.
Oh, all right. You're not that far up then. Never mind.
No.
I thought you were further.
No.
Some of us call it Northern California. Maybe the natives don't. See,
No.
I still think it's, I don't know. Yeah, Johnny's in San Diego, but that's southern, of course. About as southern as you can get, actually.
That's the south. Yeah, that's. I mean, you're right. Mexico's like hop, skip, and a jump.
You and me took the trolley to walk across the border.
You got
Tijuana.
crepes. You got the famous Tijuana
Famous
crepes.
Mexican crepes, which are actually really good.
Where it's like you ask, where do you want to get your crepes from? France or Tijuana, Mexico? Tijuana, Mexico, obviously.
Okay, what's the difference?
There was
Nothing.
it was just a place that had had crepe. I don't know why we went there.
We joke about it because it's silly that we went to Mexico and we got crepes.
Yeah. It's like of all the places, I go, all right, I'll go get crepes.
But I love crepes. I've also had lots of crepes in Paris, and they're delicious as well. But they're also very good in Tijuana.
You had to figure out a way to say milk.
I know. Well, you got me. Yes, because you told me it might have meant breast milk, so I was afraid to say.
But then I think we found out it was just milk.
We had a waitress. I'm gonna yes. Can I have your breast milk?
It could have been a pickup line.
I don't think that would work.
Oh, never mind then.
And then you would say, "Oh, sorry, we were just watching Clash of the Titans, the breastfeeding scene."
Right. Yeah, don't worry.
That's what
I'm not talking about you. Not talking about you.
Let's see here. That could be a suggestion for the crazy problem. The whole world has gone low def.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So
using a problem for the game.
Yeah, it's a
sound
problem
effects
for a
game.
game. Is
you.
yeah, okay.
That'd be interesting. Thank you, Scorpio. All right. Oh, programming note, folks. So next week we are on, as usual. In 2 weeks, which is the day before Thanksgiving, we probably won't have a show. Francis is going to be going to Vegas, right?
Yeah.
For family, to see his family. Not for fun. Well, hopefully for fun too, but not to gamble, to see his family for Thanksgiving. So we probably won't do a show unless I don't know, I just have such a geeky euphoria that I must do a show. But and then a week after that, I'll be away actually in Florida. So 27th and December 4th, we probably will not do shows, but then we'll be back after that. And we are next week. All right, but just to let you know.
Christmas is on a Wednesday.
No, fuck, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Maybe we'll just do it. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a different way that week or something, different day.
I was like, Christmas and New Year's are both on Wednesday, so.
Yeah. All right. We'll talk about it. I mean, New Year's Day is not that necessarily that big a deal. It's not New Year's Eve, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, last year we did actually a stream on New Year's Eve. We did a countdown. You couldn't make it, but
yeah.
Matt and Chuck, I think, joined me. We did a countdown live to New Year's. Oh, Chaz did the great thing for us, and then unfortunately,
was that last year? Was that just last year?
It was just last year, yeah.
Wow.
He did a nice countdown for us with fireworks, but then fucking YouTube got
Thank you.
stuck trying to play it, and it got out of sync. But whatever, it still worked more or less. But it was great. Maybe we'll use it again. If it doesn't say the date on it, I could probably use it again, right? I don't remember if it does.
I'm
Or
not
you could
even
just
sure
go.
if I have the video anymore.
I think I should still have it. I think I saved it.
What you should do is you should scramble the last word if he goes happy 2020, and then it could be for anything for the next 5 years. You could have it just as a thing.
Oh,
that you say.
okay. You're like, oh man, every time we play, it just gets stuck in that one point.
It's weird. Can't say 2020.
All right. Oh, by the way, Jalou, who also lives in San Diego, the current San Bernardino and San Luis Obispo northern county lines make a straight line east-west across state and would have been the border between two states.
Yeah, there was a proposal to separate California into
Like a year or two ago into three states.
into three states, three states or
southern,
more.
central, and northern.
Yeah,
which
So-
I actually don't think is preposterous, to be honest with you.
No. We're
It's
different
so
enough.
It's so huge and it's different enough,
But then we'll lose our ranking as fifth largest economy, and we don't want that.
oh yeah, you definitely don't want that because that's all I ever hear.
Yeah, we have to brag to other states about something.
Well, Southern California, you can just brag about the weather. Yeah,
That's
you can brag
true.
about-
That's true. We do have the weather.
All right, folks, there you go. That's New York, California. So if you wanted some other state to us to talk about, we can do that too. We don't need to just hit the coast, the east, the Atlantic and Pacific coast. You want to talk about Utah, Iowa? I've actually been to 40 states, so I can talk about a lot of them to some degree.
I've been to like 6 or 7. I don't know. I have to count them. I haven't been to
Chaz,
that
have you been
many.
to any other state?
Vermont, Massachusetts, and Indiana. I was
So I was
to
gonna say India.
Philadelphia once ages ago for a con, and I might have gone to a con in New
Oh.
Jersey, but
I was at a con in Philly. Yeah, cool.
PhilCon.
Oh, I like that. Phil Hartman. Yeah, it was all about him, right? It's kind of about his comedy. or about Uncle Phil. It was a con all the amazingness of Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Dude, I would go to a con about that. Uncle Phil. I love Uncle Phil.
Okay, so 12.
12 Phils?
States.
Or
12 states. Yeah. Apparently there's a what do you call it? A blooper or something where Uncle Phil shows up on Family Matters.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's like a little blooper thing where I guess it might have been after the credits. So there's a scene where the young nephew would be had a friend over, and he says something about like my uncle's bigger than your uncle or something like that. I told you, and I guess he wasn't, or what was the name of the dad in Family Matters?
Oh, Carl.
He wasn't ready for Uncle Phil to come in, so Uncle Phil just starts strolling into the house as if something happened, and he breaks and laughs and everything. It's a really good like.
Oh, so it's
prank.
the same. You mean, it was when Fresh Prince was also airing.
Yeah,
They're both-
they're airing. Yeah, they're both airing, but it's a nice little prank.
and
You
they,
get to see them both.
But they actually put that in like the credits of one episode.
Yeah, there's credits happening, and
that's
they show that
funny.
scene. It's really fun. It's weird. It's like, oh yeah, those two
That's
shows
great. That-
existed at the same time. Like they seem so
and I love
different.
both those shows. They were great.
Yeah,
I could see Carl and Uncle Phil getting along actually quite
they
well.
would.
I think.
They would love each other.
They both like to. Well, at least the Carl from Die Hard. We know they both like to eat.
They did, but they didn't like throwing people out of the front door, which is like
Well,
Uncle Phil's
yes, he does. Right, Carl did not. Do
signature
that.
move.
He really wanted to throw Urkel out the front door. I bet a whole lot.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. We got what is this here? 40 seems a lot to have happened just by accident. Yes, it was not by accident. It was I took 2 cross-country trips. So that's how I've hit that many states. One trip was across the south, and one trip was across the north of the country. And then coming back in the center. So there you go. But I have not hit Alaska or Hawaii. I would Hawaii for sure.
Oh, 13.
I would go to Alaska.
I forgot about Hawaii. I've been to Hawaii several times.
I forgot about that state.
I forgot about it. Well, because it's not attached, right? So you kind of forget that. It's
Neither is
like,
Alaska.
yeah. That's true, but I've never been to Alaska. I'd be afraid to go to Alaska because
Why?
it's just like most of it's just wilderness. It's not like there's a lot of. I mean, out of Juneau
That's nice.
and
It's
like
nice to see all the beautiful wilderness.
yeah, I'd have to go during the summer. I wouldn't want to go during winter.
That's true. Yeah.
30
At least in the
days of
summer- At least in the
night.
summer, it's like maybe 60, maybe.
Yeah.
That's it, I think.
comfortable. I take a cruise up there. They do Alaskan cruises.
Yes,
That'd
they
be
do.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Instead of FrefCon, we'll do the SGU cruise to Alaska.
fun.
Oh,
One day.
that does sound like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you know what? We could all meet. We're in LA, France. They probably go out of LA, right? A bunch.
No, they go out of
San Francisco.
Yeah, I think it's Washington State.
Oh,
I think they got to Washington
Like
State, go up and go
Portland
back down
area?
again. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
interesting. Oh, that might. Well, I mean, that's the closest you can get, I guess. Continental, yeah, U.S. That's true. LA
Go to
would be too,
Vancouver.
LA would be too far. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
If you get a mobile Starlink, you could live stream every night from the cruise.
Oh,
I would love to get a Starlink if it wasn't expensive.
I thought I was just reading.
They
like,
do
during
have
the,
like
the
a
hurricanes.
mini
I thought people were grabbing it for like $40 or something. Or
Those aren't mobile ones though. Those are for like
for home.
it's the single one where you mark you. It's like it's a plate with like a. I looked it up. It's like a plate with like a thing that you can just sit on the ground and then it hooks up your internet.
So you can use that for your home, like internet.
Yeah, use it for your home.
So those are pretty cheap.
Yeah, $120 a month. Yeah.
Oh, a month. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
And it works off of satellites, right?
Yes.
So I'm assuming it can go down at times, like just like my Sirius radio, satellite radio.
Yeah. But regular internet, even
Yes, it
cable,
does.
like
Yes, it
fiber
does.
internet goes down. So yeah, just
Global
like any other.
Starlink. Oh, that sounds cool though. I like that idea. Yeah, man. Doing the show from a cruise. Doing the show as we get chased by bears in Alaska. I don't think that would happen.
All right, Johnny wants to. Okay, Johnny's in. Let's go. Let's do
All right.
this.
Sounds like
Alaskan
Chaz likes it too.
cruise.
So we got the three of us and Johnny so far. Let's see how many takers we can get.
We'll figure it out.
I've never been on a cruise. I've always wanted to go. So there you go.
Don't be seasick.
I've been on boats before.
Okay.
And also, I feel like the bigger the boat, the less likely, right? Because there's less movement.
My sister, who was like, she was prone to it or something, but she was when my family went when we were younger, she was stuck in the room because she just could not stay standing.
Oh, that's
despite
terrible.
the fact that the boat wasn't really moving. It's like, oh, it is what it is.
Well, and I think they say you're supposed to like also start taking Dramamine like a little before you.
Yeah, I think it was it was only 3 days. It was until like day 2 or 3. It was like, okay, she's back. She can walk around and stuff. It's a cool experience. I've been on several cruises. It's fun.
No, he's the cruise.
All the free
captain.
food. Oh, the free food.
That's what I want, man. Honestly, just so I can get food whenever I want.
24-hour buffet.
Oh my God, yes. Too bad no airships can slowly explore the world then quick. Someone starts studying blueprints for Final Fantasy games. Oh yes, there's always airships in Final Fantasy.
That's true. We could get Jackie Chan to come with us. We can
Around
meet
the
up
world in 80
with.
days.
We can meet up with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right. He is in that movie. Yes.
Hello,
like that movie.
Jackie. Welcome to my beautiful town. I'm glad I have this new Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes,
name.
it's amazing.
It's nice to meet you. Like,
Wow, it's amazing how those puns work. When you know what's interesting actually, his accent actually is important to those puns. I just realized. I think.
Yeah.
oh,
Now
100%.
that you did it that way.
Yeah, it's his accent is kind of required for a lot of the lines that he does in the movie. It just makes him memorable, Like kill me, I'm here, kill me. Like that doesn't make as much impact.
Yeah.
It's not a
Like-
tumor.
It's not a tumor. Yes, it's not a tumor. Just to let you know.
Oh yeah, like, get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. Stick around. Yeah, just
Wow, see, man, now we just discovered the brilliance of Arnold Schwarzenegger's accent.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
32 states and 1 district, like District of Columbia. That's
I'm
the only
guessing
district I know in the U.S., unless you're talking about outside the U.S.
I want to go to like Guam or like Puerto Rico. The American territories.
Oh, is Guam is a territory too, isn't it?
Yeah, Guam is a territory.
Yeah, I want to go to Caribbean. Well, you must have been with the cruises, right? To
I
Caribbean.
went to the Caribbean. Yeah, Yeah.
All right, there we go, folks. Let's see here. Let's get on to our next question here. Second super geeky question, then we'll do super camera freeze. What was your favorite game to play as a kid? And this could be a video game, a board game, a more like outside physical game like tag or hide and go seek, something like that. So what was that when you were a youngster, a lad or lass, a teeny bopper?
What was your game when you were a child? When you were a wee lad or lass, what were you playing?
Hey, well, I like to watch the Star Trek The Next Generation episode with the Irish.
The one and only. Can I just say,
Yes.
I get why nobody likes Voyager.
Oh, shots fired, Acrodius. Watch out.
I've been watching a lot of Voyager lately, and it's so like it feels like it's all the stories that they couldn't do on the other ones because they were too dumb.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you're making Acrodius so mad, I bet. By the way, folks, there are lots of people who love Voyager, obviously.
Yeah. Voyager's
but this is so much worse than anything I've said about it.
Because I've seen the episodes I keep seeing are just like, who cares that happened? Like, it's just all of these things that just happen. Like, okay, fine, I guess that's a thing that happens to a starship, but it's like there's no real moral. There's no real like. It's like they run into something weird, and then they fix it, as opposed to like, oh, let's, it doesn't have the smarts or the drama, the smarts of TNG or the drama of DS9. It's kind of just like really silly. Anyway,
so oh my god, now I have to defend it a little bit.
Yeah,
I will say though, there are absolutely some amazing standout episodes on that show.
Yeah, I guess I might be missing them because I'm like, I haven't I've been jumping around, and it's a lot of last season stuff too. That's like really,
Voyager is the best Star Trek series out there, DeCroy says. I bet Jeff bribed you with gold pressed Latinum bars. I actually did before the show started.
He slipped me a few bars.
Listen, you tell people really about Voyager is how bad it is. I like Voyager, but DS9 is the best. Yeah, Johnny, you know it. Chaz, what is your favorite still, the classic Trek or what?
Yeah, it would be classic Trek, followed very closely by TNG.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough classic. I've seen the few classic ones. I'm like, oh wow, this holds. Well, that's the thing that always blew me away about the classic ones, is that they still hold up. Like if you watch them today, despite like some of the weird special effects, like this still works. Like this still works as an episode. Like it still works as something fun to watch. But yeah. No, you're right, you're right, Necrotius. It's because I am not doing it in order, and I am jumping around, where I get this like one day I see again Neelix being really weird with Kess, and the next time he's like being super sweet and nice to the Wildman kid, whatever her name is. I forget her name.
Oh, Naomi Wildman.
He's like, oh, okay.
What do you mean he's being weird with Cass? Like he's not being nice to her?
No, he's like being really possessive and like really like it's weird. Like they had a weird relationship from the couple episodes I saw, like the first couple seasons. And then he's like super fatherly and really sweet afterwards with Naomi Waldman, and like he's like he has like a moral in a story. He helped the Tuvok when he was I guess he lost his memory and he forgot what it was like to be a Vulcan, so he was emotional and they became best friends and stuff. And and it was a really weird episode, but it was good. Like it was
Acrodius, but Francis loves to do this with all shows. He just zips around and watches whatever.
Blame Pluto for that.
No, it's because of Pluto, because it's on the back. I get it. I do the same thing with.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. By the way, hang on. You guys reminded me to plug my new book here.
Yeah. Is it Voyager based?
Well, no, but since Chaz said, if I can get this on the screen, Chaz said, after classic Trek, he really liked Star Trek: The Next Generation. Well, folks, you should read Star Sluts: The Sex Generation, which is my Star Trek parody with a all-female cast crew. zips around the galaxy looking for aliens to have sex with. So that's my erotic under Riley Rose. Just came out 2 days ago, and doing pretty well. Okay, on Amazon.
It's not the sex gen horation.
That's kind of, I don't know. That's kind of a big bunch to fit on the
Too much on the nose.
the sex generation. Oh, I get it though. I didn't think of that. All right, yeah, I see where you're.
Thank you, ramen. You are ramen juice is delicious. So thank you for that.
Pastor, leaving you with some words of encouragement. Oh, thank you very much. That is great. Is there ramen juice? Is that a thing?
No, it's that soup. It's like a soup.
Yeah.
Juice.
Oh. All right. Well, hey, but it's great. It was great because leaving us nice comments.
Yeah.
Please give us a subscribe and like if you don't mind. And you can go to RileyRoseErotica.com, by the way, folks, if you want to get that Star Trek parody. Let's see here. And it's not on Pluto or Disney though, that book. Or Pluto from the planets in the solar system. Wait. Oh, neither one. Pluto, the freemium network.
Oh, freemium.
Yes. Pluto's actually cool, guys. You can watch a lot of cool stuff on there. I mean, yeah, they're ads, but whatever.
They showed for like a while the first 4 Mission Impossible movies back to back on one of their
I just
channels.
saw last night the trailer for the Final Reckoning, the next one.
Deadly Reckoning. Oh no, Final Reckoning,
No,
right?
it's
Deadly
called-
Reckoning.
it was going to be Dead Reckoning 2 Part 2. Now it's just called the Final Reckoning.
It was really, yeah. Good job on the thing at the end where he goes, "Trust me, one last time. We will, Tom Cruise. We'll trust that your movie's good."
That part was cool. Like, honestly, they didn't really show much in terms of action at all, but
He was hanging off a plane. He was hanging
yeah,
off a
that part
biplane.
was cool. That part was cool, yes. But dude, I've loved the last 3, so I can't wait.
He makes out underwater with a lady. I don't know who.
It's probably what's her face? Haley
Haley Atwell.
Atwell.
Maybe.
Haley Joel Osment.
That'd be amazing, actually. Go. He wants to get the guy from Twisters. What's his name?
Oh, the guy, the hot guy now, Glenn.
The hot guy, Glenn Powell. He wants him to replace him as Ethan Hunt for future. That's
wait a
Tom
minute.
Cruise's endorsement for future.
Is that true? Because I read just recently, the studio wants to market it as his last one, but he doesn't want them to do that, which sounds like he still may want to keep doing some.
There was an article. Yeah, he apparently, yeah, Glenn Powell. I mean, I don't know. He just said he endorses him as the next to continue the. I mean, maybe
as the same character or just as
no.
like
I think just
a
to
new-
continue the Mission Impossible
well,
franchise.
I said this after Dead Reckoning came out last year. I think the Haley Atwell character should take over like that because I thought her character was great, and I think that's what I think they should let her be the focus from now on. After he leaves.
It should be but she's too busy being Lara Croft.
No, she's not. They just did their season. It'll be like 2 years from the next one. They only do a few episodes.
No, give it to because they didn't show her, but if Rebecca Ferguson actually is alive,
That's what they should do.
give it to her.
If they didn't stupidly do what they did.
I don't think they
already.
did. I don't think she's dead. I think they purposely didn't show her because they're
I
gonna
hope
surprise
not,
you
man.
with her being alive.
I hope so.
They're gonna surprise you. It's like, oh,
All right. Anyway, back to the question. Sorry, folks.
yes.
Without a doubt, Scorpio, look forward to Capture the Flag, even though there should have been a nerd version with more role play. Yeah, you know what? Well, it's weird. I never really got to play that when I was a kid, actually. I did it as paintball once, but when I was older, but it does sound fun. Capture the Flag. Because you had to get it from your opponent's base, right? And return it to your base. Isn't that how it usually worked? No, nobody knows? Okay, good.
I've never played it, so I don't know.
All right.
Yeah. I think you just had to get it, and as soon as you grabbed it, that's it.
Yeah, it probably depends on the version of it. Yeah, well, they can geek it up, capture the lightsaber, right? Capture the Costco hot dog. If you want, and you get to eat it. If you capture it. We played all the sports in my neighborhood. My favorite was when we played street hockey indoors, Monopoly, and Scrabble.
Okay.
Yeah, street hockey. They love doing that, and Wade and Garth love doing that. Remember that,
I
right?
don't.
Isn't it that? I'm pretty sure it was them, and they would say like there was a car coming, they would have to Then they would move out of the street, and then they would come back, and I don't know. Anyway,
It's been a
no
while.
one knows what I'm talking about.
It's been a while since I've seen it. So it's hard for me to say.
All right. I'm gonna go run and look up Wayne and Garth stuff. You guys share your choices. Chaz, what's your choice for a favorite game? I'll be right back.
Probably this really old game called Star Wars Electronic Battle Command.
Is this a computer game?
Sort of. It was a little handheld game with a little vertical screen with a grid of 16 squares, and the idea is that you could travel like one square at a time to different locations.
Okay.
And if you suspected that there was an enemy in like a straight line from you, you could fire in that direction. And if as long as there wasn't like a planet in the way or something like that, you'd fire and hit them and score points. But the only thing you got was a single little red LED.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And so there was one little red LED, which was you. There might be one there that was a planet. Then an enemy ship could hide behind a planet. If there were no planets,
okay, this is a sophisticated game.
Then an enemy ship could be cloaked, and then once you'd gotten good enough, you could actually go mano a mano, ship to ship, against Darth Vader, who could not only be cloaked, but he could use the Force somehow. And but then by that time you could use the Force too. And I got to the point where I could consistently figure out where Vader was and take him out. That was so.
Okay. Hi, Delaney, by the way. Welcome.
Hello,
Glad you're
Delaney.
Here. What's the name of the game again? I want to look this up because this sounds amazing.
It's an old game. It's an old game. It's Star Wars Electronic Battle Command.
Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Because I've been a little into like older. Oh my goodness! Wow, this is awesome, and it looks like a computer from the movies. Like it actually looks like one with the arrows and like the colored dots, and of course you have the symbol at the side. Okay, this is really cool. I'm a big fan of this. I wish I had one, but the one that I had that was like this, not my favorite, but it just reminded me of the football one. There's a football red dot one where you're like, I guess you're a wide receiver and you would have to get to the goal, but you're a little red dot that went up and down the screen as you made your way to the goal. But this reminds me of that. A 4x4 grid. This is really, I would want this if it wasn't $109 to get.
What's it called?
Star Wars Electronic Battle Command.
And because this is something that came out in like the late 70s, it's questionable whether it would still work.
So maybe I've already greeted her, but hello, Delaney. Great to have you here. Delaney will be part of our book festival this Saturday.
Sure.
And yeah, see, this is what they did in Wayne and Garth, I'm pretty sure. Johnny said they would call car and move their nets from the street for street hockey.
Oh.
Yep.
Sure.
Yes, sorry, Ramen. I had stepped away, and I control the chat. I have all the power, so I was just temporarily not showing it. Let's see here. All right, cool. All right, so let's see. Was that Chaz? Was that one of your choices? The Star Wars thing?
Yeah.
Electronic Battle Command. Yeah.
All right.
Moly. Sorry.
Let's see here. Board game. I was a big fan of Clue, which I still think is a fun game. I don't know, man. It's up here. You give some of yours, Francis, as I try to think about these other ones.
I mean, outdoors, I guess, would have been something I played often. I remember really enjoying dodgeball when I was a kid. That was like one of my favorite games to play. But we had two types where it was the one where there was one person who threw the ball and you had to dodge, and then there's the one where you could catch it. Like apparently those were two separate games when I was a kid.
Oh, that was the same game with my kid. If you caught it, the other person was out.
Yeah, and there was one version of it where we had two people on the outside, and then everyone in the middle, and everyone had to dodge.
Oh.
They couldn't pick it up or throw it back.
Okay.
They had to dodge. And then there was the version which we called Super Dodgeball, which is the one where you can catch it. So we added the word super to it.
Wait, super is what? Where you're on two sides?
Yeah, it's just a group of people on one side, a group of people on the other, and we were able to
Yeah.
catch the ball and throw it at each other.
That's the more traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that a lot in gym class.
Yep. And so since you said dodgeball, actually, I loved kickball. That's what I really loved.
Oh, there you go.
Which is used with the dodgeball. Same idea, basically.
It is.
But,
No, I
it's like
I hate that game.
Kickball?
Yeah.
Oh, why? But I mean, it's like you run bases like a baseball, but you're just kicking it.
I broke my arm playing kickball.
Oh. Well, that doesn't mean the game's
I
terrible.
know.
How did you break your arm?
I've just falling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing special. Just falling.
Delaney knows kickball was good stuff. Man, I wonder if there are any adult kickball leagues.
Probably. There's adult everything. You know.
It's Quidditch.
Yeah.
See, well, I can't say it because it didn't exist when I was a kid, but nowadays people can say Quidditch probably.
They could. As for internal games, like sit down games.
Internal? You mean?
Yeah, that's an
Interior?
external game.
Internal, like inside your body? Like,
Yeah. Like internal medicine. It's all done indoors, right? Like, so inside games, internal games.
Stop saying that.
I don't know. Like, I try to think of good board games. What do you play as a board game?
Would you play like Candyland?
Battleship, I guess.
Battleship's a classic.
Yeah. I mean, we had all the classic games. We had all the old classic. You know,
Sorry.
we played Scrabble. We played Sorry.
Trouble. I think that was a game, right?
Trouble. Yeah, we played Trouble. We played
Hungry Hippo.
Hungry Hippo, Shoots and Ladders, Candyland, Life.
Life. I loved Life, actually. I don't think I would really like it so much now, but for some reason, as a kid, it was exciting to play. To be like,
will you take the job or will you go for the degree? Will you have a kid?
You get a kid.
Yeah. Just randomly, they just put a little peg in your car.
But it had the cool spinner in the center.
It did.
I like that.
Yeah, but Sorry had the popping one. You had it popped the little dice. Or Trouble was the one that had the pop.
Oh,
dice.
yes. Oh, Delaney like kickball because I can never play baseball. I agree. It's easier than baseball. There is kick because Delaney lives near me. Kickball near us. Oh, okay. I'll have to talk
Time
about
for you guys to join a league.
Delaney, let's join.
A league of your own.
Jeez. All right. Scorpio says his other favorite was an online game called Equinox. Came out around the beginning of the internet. Text-based RPG that was actually this group of college students coding project. Oh, that's cool. The way some people had D&D, that was pretty much my intro to stats and classes and all that fun stuff. Well, I actually, when I was young, there was a text-based video game, pretty famous one called Zork. That's what I played. You guys remember that?
Zork? Yeah, I know Zork.
Kind of, yeah.
Man, those were interesting though, because you would have to type in what you did, but it only understood certain commands, right? So there was lots of typing of like, I want to go check this thing or go run over here. Like, no, I didn't know what the hell I was saying. Like,
now it knows too much.
Attack troll with sword.
Right. Yeah. But man, that was back then. This was great. Like, oh my god, I can play like a D&D type thing on the computer. Let's see here. Emergency. Oh wait, is that different than that's not Operation. What's Emergency?
That's the one with William Shatner, and he would talk about 911 ambulance calls.
That was a game?
No, it was a show. I think that's the name of the show he was doing.
Oh.
It was called Emergency 911.
What's the game though?
I don't know.
I remember Operation was, I thought, just so tough. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how you could not hit the sides, you know?
Very carefully.
Twister is a classic, absolutely. Good game to play when you're naked, when you're older. There's one of the erotic authors I know has a naked Twister book.
Oh, really? Oh, there you go.
Risk is another classic. My bad, I'm tripping. Oh, well, Johnny, lots of people do drugs before our show. Watching our show, that's fine.
Yeah, Risk. Yeah, I played Risk, not really understanding the concept of Risk.
Well,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Hey, sorry, before you do that, Chaz, since you like classic track, risk is our business.
Yes.
That's what Shatner says that in one episode. I'm sorry, Francis. What were you saying about risk? You didn't know the rules?
No.
My friends always quote that line to me, so like that's what it made me think of it.
No, you maybe try to. I'm trying to remember. I had this this old Windows 3.1 Star Trek game. I forget what it was called. It took 13 discs to install. Right,
these like 3.5-inch discs.
Yeah, 3.5 discs. I had to install it disc by disc by disc, and it was like it was an original series game where you could you had ship combat, so you had the front screen, you'd shoot phasers at like Klingon ships and stuff, and then you had like adventures on planets, and you would it was I forget the name. I wish I could remember the name of the game because it was like pretty amazing for like 1992 or 3 or whatever whenever I played it. That one was I used to only play the first part of it because my computer was so small we had to delete the game every time so that we can fit other information on there, and then I have to reinstall it.
No way.
Yeah. I think I reinstalled that game like a dozen times
because
so
it was on there. You're saying you couldn't do anything else on the computer?
Yeah, it's slow. It was super slow. Yeah, because my computer, it was like it was a 386. It wasn't like
the
like
386.
Yeah, it wasn't anything fancy.
Uno, that's a great game. Draw 4, skip, reverse.
A lot of card games.
Another Battleship vote from Delaney. I like the electronic Battleship. That's cool. That was cool, man.
That was cool. I like that one too. I played the electronic.
I think it actually like it looks like your missile kind of actually went there, right? And it made a sound. I think, right?
That's not the version I played, but it probably nowadays does that. But yeah, the version I played didn't do that.
What did it do? It just lit up or something?
It just lit up. So you had the buttons for the row and the column, and then you press the buttons.
You pressed them, and it told you
and then it would just light up if it hit or if it didn't hit. Yeah. I wish it did that. That'd be amazing.
I bet there was a version that did that though.
Oh, totally. Oh, totally.
All right. Let's see. Any other games you guys want to mention? Your childhood?
Well, not really my childhood, but my early adulthood. There were a couple games I got really good at with the Star Wars arcade game, the first one that came out.
Yes.
In the 80s.
When you attacked the Death Star?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there was that, and then Tron. The Tron video game. I got really good at those.
What was your favorite? My Cycles was my favorite part, but what was your favorite part of the Tron game?
I think maybe the disc combat actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember there was you had to fight spiders. I think one of the versions, or these are like robotic.
I don't remember that, but and then Atari, the 2600 was a game I had called Demon Attack that I got really good with as well.
Demon Attack. I like it's called Demon Attack. This is like that name.
Acrodia says, doubt any remembers Dizzy Dino, 1330 Dead End Drive, Monopoly Boardwalk. I've heard of some of those. 1313 Dead End Drive I have.
Nope.
There's actually a lot of different Monopoly games out there now. I mean, well,
yeah.
There's, besides regular Monopoly, there's like offshoots, but also like every TV series under the sun seems to have a Monopoly version or movie.
You have a Monopoly with like a credit card instead of money. You have
or
you use a credit card instead of money. So you never have to play with paper money. You just swipe the card.
Wait, is there actually a thing that comes with it where you swipe it?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And it reads? That's cool.
It holds the amount you have and you swipe it. Yeah.
That's very cool. Candyland, Shoots and Ladders. Mousetrap. I actually played that probably 5 years ago at one of the, like in San Diego, one of our meetups. One of our friends really wanted to play it, and I really didn't. But as a kid, like I liked it, but as an adult, I was like, oh, this game doesn't actually work very well. Like the traps don't actually fall; they get stuck.
No, what are they called again? It's
The type of game, you mean?
Yeah, the type of contraptions that you have to do to make things, like it's super complicated for a very simple task.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, but I
Yeah.
can't think of it.
No, I was never a Mousetrap fan, so I never played it.
Is it a Rube Goldberg or something?
Rube Goldberg, that's it. Rube Goldberg contraption. No, you know what I played as a kid, as a young child, was chess. So I'll put chess in there. I was really proud that I knew how to play chess.
Oh yeah, you got quite
as a
good at
child.
chess, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say good. I was competent, but I wasn't
you a
good.
grandmaster?
Yes. Yeah, sure.
Weren't you playing Bobby Fischer?
Yeah. Well, I let him win because I didn't want anyone to know. I didn't want anyone to catch on.
that one night in Bangkok, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
That's from the
Yep.
the chess, which is based on Bobby Fischer, right?
Yeah, the guy from ABBA wrote like the music.
Yeah.
For that.
The guy from ABBA wrote One Night in the ABBA didn't do One Night in Bangkok, but he
no,
wrote
it was
No,
it was
the-
one of them. Yeah, one of them did.
Oh,
Forget
I know
who.
that.
Yeah.
The Disney trivia game.
Oh, I love trivia. I used to. I like trivia games.
Well, Trivial Pursuit, of course, was big. The thing about Trivial Pursuit though is the regular version is really hard. I feel like
It is
crazy
because
hard.
it's like it's not common knowledge questions. It's like, who was the 15th president? What was his favorite breakfast
flavor,
material? Yeah, like I don't know. Like, why would I know
when
this?
when it's themed like Star Wars Trivial Pursuit or something, or Disney,
Yeah.
like I can do that.
They used to have ones where it would be like movie-based trivia games. It was like, name the scene or something, or like, where's this movie from? I'm like, okay, I could do that stuff.
You mean if they showed you the like?
Yeah, you like had it was a DVD game.
DVD,
so you put
yes.
the DVD in, and then you'd watch the scene, or they'd have the question. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I miss that.
I'm actually just glad, with all the technology now that there are still tons of board games out there, tabletop games that actually have physical components and everything.
Yeah, and it will never go away. But it does remind me of that one. Talking about trivia, it reminds me of that brief moment where there was this like weird live trivia game on your phone. I don't know if anyone remembers this. For like the late 2010s, there was like a trivia game that like the world could play on your phone, and it was like a live host, and you'd ask questions on a video screen, and then the person who survived the longest would get the money that was like accumulated as every question was answered or something like that.
Oh.
Like, I don't know if anyone
So
remembers
this is like, you mean you had to be there at a certain time because it was live?
You had to be on your phone at a certain time. They would do the quiz. You would answer on your phone. Whoever got the most questions right would win like $10, 100, or up to like 100, 500 bucks. But
okay, so not very much.
$500, a day.
500, 500.
Yeah.
Right, I'll take it.
Something like that. But the number
$10
kept going up. If no one ever made it to the end, the number would just keep going up. Oh man. Nobody
Well,
knows.
Speaking of $10, folks, or whatever amount you want, you could support us on Patreon. It's a great time to thank our Patreons. You can go to not that one. Sorry, you can go that one too.
I'm like, I mean, I guess
this is the one I'm trying to. Sorry, they're right next to each other. Patreon.com/supergeekedup. You can go there, Riley Rose too. But Super Geeked Up is ours, and any amount you want, and you don't even have to do trivia. You can just do it. Leave any amount you want per month. It helps us out a lot. Or you can do a super chat, which is that little dollar symbol in the lower right of your chat, I believe. Everything's great. That's all very helpful. Let's see here. And we're going to give a shout out to our super shout out patrons, which are the people who are at $10 or more per month. Chaz, do you also have this up that you can help us with this?
Yes, I do. Yep.
Okay, great. By the way, Johnny says he was a fan of On Mars. Okay, yeah, I think that's actually I think I played that once. And then Necrodia says Shark Attack. Oh, that board game was so nerve-wracking, but I loved it. Not as bad as Perfection. I actually don't know Shark Attack. It sounds cool though.
Perfection. Ugh.
Well, yeah, what was Perfection?
That's the one. I think that's the one where you had to put the symbols in the as a thing in different symbols, and you had to match them until it popped up and shot them all in your face.
Well, remember, was it called Memory or Simon Says or what? The one you have to remember the colors.
Simon, just Simon.
Yeah,
just Simon.
Beep boop 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 beep. Oh, I gotta remember that. Yeah, the pattern recognition.
And then each time it would get more and more and harder, right? Yeah.
It got longer. Yeah, it got longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It popped. What popped?
Yeah. The perfection did.
pop. Oh, if you got it wrong, did it pop?
No, it was a timer. So you had to get them all in before the timer came.
That's why it was nerve-wracking, because you knew it was going to explode.
Yeah, you knew it was going to pop in your face. So you had to quickly, if you didn't, all over the place.
Now I want pop. All right. Thanks, Delaney. Okay, here we go. Let's thank our awesome patrons. Do you have another secret theme you're going to do, or no?
I don't know. Do we have a secret theme?
Well, no. Last 2 times you said I'm going to do one and see if you can figure it out.
Yeah, I just said something. No, I don't have a secret theme today.
All right. Well, let's see. What is the theme? Games then? Maybe some of these games we've been talking about.
We could try. That would be interesting.
Like Craig Allen Pool.
Yeah. How would you do it?
Craig Allen Pool. You're going to be swimming in the pool when I sink your battleship. Although actually I'll let you win because you're a Patreon supporter. Thank you so much. All right, Francis. Go ahead.
Rachel J. Luckily that J is on the triple letter score, giving me 500 points. So thank you so lot for that.
In Scrabble?
Rachel J. Yes, in Scrabble. In Wordle.
Well, Greg and Rena Horvath, we hope in a show of great appreciation for your patronage that you have a wonderful time playing the game of life.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice. And since they're married, they do play life together, actually.
Yes, yep.
Tammy Anderson. I always want to say like Mr. Anderson when I say.
Yeah,
you
Tammy
can.
Anderson. But I won't. I'll stop. Tammy Anderson. Okay, I'm trying to think. Is there any game Carl Urban's been?
Game?
You know what?
Yeah, he was in a game. He was in Doom, in the movie.
Okay.
With
Tammy,
Rock.
Carl Urban will come to your house and teach you how to play Doom and other first-person shooters.
There you go.
And he'll have a grand old time, and he'll do it with his shirt off.
Oh well, he has to do it with it. Well, that's kind of the requirement. He has to do everything with his shirt off. Well, look, Johnny, Big Daddy Pappas. You of course, as you love this game, so do we, because you, sir, are numero uno.
Nice.
Michael Gilstrap, we wish you a great amount of luck as you strap on a gun and go for a duck hunt.
Duck hunt. The classic duck hunt.
Yep.
So it came packaged and with that light gun and NES.
Yep.
Great. All right, Dash V. Well, actually, speaking of besides the light gun, I had the Power Pad where you did the track racing games. Remember that? Was it Nintendo or Super Nintendo? I'm forgetting.
I don't know. I didn't have one of those.
Anyway, it laid. Oh, I can't believe you guys. All right, that's fine. There was like an actual a pad out where 4 people or 8 people you just ran in place like you.
I use my hands for that.
Oh,
the hands were actually quicker. Yes, you're right.
Use your hands for that, because there was an Olympic game that you do that for. And you do that.
You would get no exercise that way, but yes, that was
for the hurdles. You go.
Right. Anyway, Dash, since your name's Dash V, we'll play that together. You were amazing at that game, and you can either do it with your feet. And no sex jokes about you today. All right, go ahead, Francis.
All right. Well, thank you, Dash Vagina. So, Jalou.
I knew he was going to do it.
People often say that there are cards against humanity, but you, sir, are a card for humanity.
That'll be the sequel.
The sequel.
Yes.
Cards for humanity.
Yeah.
All right, Chaz.
Dear Delaney, thank you so much for your patronage and for showing up on the channel. And I do have a question for you, though. Do you have any Parker brothers?
That's good. That's good.
Nice.
That's her name, folks, if you didn't see that. Yes. Now, she was saying the game, but this also means your comment was perfection, I feel like.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, I can't top that. But John Ferrick. Oh, there you go. You get a well done. John Ferrick. Who made game besides Parker Brothers? Now I'm trying to think about it. Did anybody?
Aren't they?
Hasbro.
Hasbro. Oh, Hasbro.
Yeah. All right. Well, John Ferrick, yes. Well, you know what? Hasbro made G.I. Joe. That was my favorite toy. It's not exactly a game, but there's been video games of G.I. Joe and other stuff. So we'll go play with our G.I. Joes together, John Ferrick.
Yeah.
And if you're like me, you'll have the guys and girls make out.
What used to be a fun board game by Parker Brothers, but nobody plays anymore, is of course the Ouija.
Ouija board?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ouija used to be a game. It wasn't a thing that summoned the dead. It was just a game.
Whoa. You're saying it was used as a game before the summoning? No. Really?
The movie, Poltergeist, the movie made it into a summoning thing. But before Poltergeist, it was just a game that you talk to your future self and you ask your future self questions about your life. And that was
I thought it was the other way around. Like that it was first.
Parker Brothers, I believe, owns Ouija.
It's interesting. Patreon.com/supergeeky, folks. Thank you so much to everybody who's supporting us, no matter what level you're at, and anybody else who's about to join up. All right, friends. What's our last game of the night?
All right. Look, we're done singing the lyrics. We're done making fun of board games. We're just going to what did you say again? That's right. We're gonna super camera freeze. As Arnold would say, super camera freeze. It's a game where we're going to be on a call when this game doesn't make sense, when internet is so good that there'll never be delays in VoIP calling. But that's not today, because VoIP calling is still rough. So sometimes you freeze up and you got to ask, what did you say again? And so we're gonna play this game between the three of us. We're gonna be. I forget if we play characters, if we play ourselves.
Yeah, we can play characters.
Okay, we can play
either way. Give us some fictional characters and I guess scenario, right? Where we
switch it around so often with the fictional characters ourselves. So we'll fictional characters. We're gonna have a conversation on Skype or Zoom or whatever the cool hip.
Or if it's a sci-fi thing like Star Trek maybe or something.
Oh, then there'd be and then we can blame I don't know, some type of warp or some subspace interference. We can blame subspace interference.
Yes.
For our conversation not working. So go ahead, give us characters.
Give us some fictional characters, like real, like ones that exist, not like earlier where you made up the superheroes.
While we're doing that, Jeff can update us on the pole dance.
Oh, good. Yeah, that was Francis' first suggestion. What's a good pole dance song, I think, or something, right? Or
that was the poll question. What's a good pole dance song?
Oh, in the lead, Carrie will be happy about this. Eye of the Tiger, 47%. Second place, Danger Zone, 33%. Footloose in third with 13%, and Power of Love at 7%.
Dun, dun. Yeah.
Would that be your vote because you love Back to the Future?
I think my vote was Fry the Tiger. I'm pretty sure I voted Fry the Tiger.
Chaz, what's your vote on that poll?
I think I voted Danger Zone.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, you can't go wrong with any of those, really.
No.
Right.
All right. Let's see here. Nope. Nobody wants to give us characters, huh? Give us some characters in the chat, folks. Put anybody you want in there. And let me here. As we do that, though, you can go to at Eternal Sky Film on Twitter.
Yep. That's me on Twitter.
Follow him there. You can do it eternally, even. And Francis is
internally. You can do it internally as well. God.
AKA the other guy. Francis also. I might as well get this out of the way. Twitch.tv/POI podcast. What's that?
Oh yeah, that's our generic podcast. We actually did our show yesterday where we talked about the Muppets and all sorts of generic things. So go check it out. And
sincere sarcasm.net is also Francis's personal website.
Oh, thank you, Scorpio. Look at that.
And you folks, RileyRoseErotica.com. That's my fun comedic erotic site where you can get Star Sluts, the sex generation. All right. Oh, yes. Thanks, Scorpio. That's great. Data, Q, the Borg, Robocop.
One of these things is not like the other.
Yes.
Although Robocop is like Data and the Borg, so you could also say Q is not like the others. All right, Chaz, who do you want to play out of those? Data, Q, Borg, Robocop.
I think that I will go with RoboCop.
All right, great. Your preference, Francis?
I'll be James Bond's Q.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's good. All right, I guess I'll be Data then. All right, Scorpio or anyone else. Give us what are Data, Q, and RoboCop? What are we? I guess what's the
scenario?
Why have we all come together? What's the pressing matter?
What's the dealio?
What's the dealio?
What are we doing? What are you doing, guys?
So give us a little scene starter there, and then we'll take it away. And at certain points, one of us might say like, "Oh, you broke up," or "What'd you say?" And then that person has to redo their last line. That's how it works. And any of us can kind of cue that up at any time we want.
Did Data ever play a spy?
Nope, Julian Bashir did.
No. Oh yeah, he's the one who played the spy.
Data was a Sherlock Holmes, a detective.
Oh, that's true.
He was a stand-up comic.
Did I miss that episode? I don't remember that episode.
The stand-up comic.
Oh my goodness. Joe Piscopo.
Joe Piscopo.
Oh, that's right. I remember Joe Piscopo. Yeah. Oh, right, because he was learning humor or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and every time he told a joke, he would sort of like he would kind of be doing this sort of maneuver with his hands. Where can I get? There we go. There we go.
Well, we got to see your shirt well that time too.
Yum,
All
yum,
right.
yum.
All right, here we'll just come up with our own topic, I guess. Francis, what are we talking? Why have we come? What's the dealio?
We're trying to figure out the lyrics to a song that we forgot about. We're gonna pick. I'll pull from
the 20th century.
From a classical song, from a classical music piece. Probably from the Beastie Boys, because that's all the classical music that appeared in
the Star Trek movie.
J.J. Abrams' Trek, at least.
Is it? Oh yes, when he was driving.
It's the only one. Sabotage was the only classical music that played in all of those 3 movies, and they played it twice.
And so Sherba does have an idea here. There's an election between conductors and semiconductors, and they're giving out free samples. What?
So a conductor is someone who leads an orchestra. A semiconductor is someone who leads trucks.
Oh, I get it. Yes, I get it. Okay, and they're both giving out free samples.
Okay.
Wait, so leads, hang on. The first person leads what?
Orchestras.
And second person leads trucks.
Leads trucks.
Got it. Okay, this is also funny, Scorpio, but we'll go with the conductor.
So interesting, because I have both chats up, and the conductor one doesn't show up in the main chat on YouTube. Yeah, but it shows up in ours. It's really weird. MySpace showed up.
I see it on YouTube. That is weird.
I don't see it on mine.
They're blocking it from you. They're like, you don't like conductors.
Apparently, yeah. Like conductors. No. I'm kind of did I accidentally mute the word election? Curious if I did now. But there you go.
Oh, can you do that in the chat?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe because you got so sick of hearing. All right, anyway, why don't you kick us off?
All right. Oh, for the okay.
The game.
Well, yeah, I have to figure out which cue I'm going to be.
Oh, yeah, I was actually curious.
Because there's, of course, Daniel Craig's cue, who's very, very proper. You should be the cue before that. 007. Why are we here today? I keep hearing about this stupid election between conductors and semiconductors. Data! Here's a pen. I have a pen for you. I want you to try using it against the conductors. When you press it once, it plays music. But when you press it twice, it explodes in your hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your poor 21st century technology seems to be breaking up.
Data, I need you to try out this pen where if you click it once, it will give you a handy, but if you click it twice, it'll make you a sandwich.
Oh, very well. I will reach across time-space continuum and grab the pen from you.
I am the quartermaster of the most sophisticated spy agency in all of England. Of course, I could get you a pen across this weird contraption called a television set.
Yes, Mr. Q, I have the pen, and as you know, I'm fully functional.
Yes.
So I can give myself a handy, as you call it.
Well, you know. It's to help you out.
Let's see. What happens if I click it 3 times? Click, click, click.
My God, you just gave RoboCop a new haircut. My God, RoboCop, you're looking rather smashing with your new haircut.
Thank you.
RoboCop.
How did I get this new haircut?
You are a robot of few words.
RoboCop, how are you going to comb your hair?
Well, you know, it
now?
mostly comes down to dead or alive. You're coming with me.
Oh, you're very straightforward with this. For you, RoboCop, I have this unassuming comb. When you
Wait, you have an unassuming what?
I have this unassuming penis enlargement pump. When you pump it once, it will enlarge your penis. But if you pump it twice, it'll explode in your hand. Yeah, I'll give it to you through this magical Q machine. Here you go, RoboCop. It's of course
Now
Swedish.
I see why James Bond gets so many women.
Yes, it's because I taught him everything he knows. All right, go ahead and try it out, RoboCop. Tell me what you think. Oh my God! Why are you flipping me off, RoboCop?
I think it works,
Oh dear!
but not quite the way you intended.
My goodness! Why, that's rather impressive, actually.
Well-
Don't you think so, Data?
I do. Luckily, Tasha said I never needed a pump like that.
Oh God! I must fix this contraption. What'd you say again, Data? Say that again.
I said, Tasha said, once you go robot, you never go back.
I thought you said you never go GoBot. Yes, of course. Yes.
Oh, ha ha. Yes, right. That is a joke.
Oh, I'm going to have to give you something to give you a sense of humor.
Oh, hang on. You broke up again. A sense of what?
I'm going to have to give you something that gives you a sense of direction. Here is a compass. Here, take this compass. All right. So when you turn it right side up, it will project a hologram of a vagina. But if you turn it upside down, it will project the hologram of a butthole. So be very careful there, Data.
What was that you said, Q? You broke up for a moment.
Well, and you need to know about this too, RoboCop. When you face it right straight up, it gives you a picture of Daniel Craig in a Speedo. But when you do it upside down, it's of course a picture of Sean Connery with nothing at all, which is like the best part. I remember him.
That is quite a dilemma.
It is.
I believe many crew members on our ship would enjoy both of those things.
Look,
Especially Commander Riker.
Does he like to start from the
I
top?
was not supposed to reveal that.
Does he like to start from the top and work his way down?
Yeah, how did you know?
Well, I've been there. I've been on your ship a few times. He's quite a randy fellow. All right. I have my last invention, RoboCop, is for you, of course. It is a gun because I know how much you need it to stop crime. All right. So when you pull the trigger once, a flag comes out that says "bang," but if you pull it twice, you bang Harley Quinn.
What does it do again?
I'm glad. Oh, yeah, right.
What does it
you
fire?
really need- yes, it's very important. So when you pull the trigger once, you look like Damian Wayne, but with a really bad haircut. But when you pull it twice, you look like Damian Wayne, but in the best way possible, dead.
Wow, you are much better than Joe Piscopone as comedy.
Hey.
I am not sure how these gadgets help with spying, but they are quite amusing.
Good. Now go and serve us well, Data and RoboCop. And remember, never let them see you use the bathroom.
So what was that?
Remember, never let them pull your pants over your head, because that's gross. And they don't do that anymore. I don't know how they did that in cartoons. But they don't.
Excellent
don't do
advice. Good advice. I will pass it on to Captain Picard.
Oh yes.
That's why he always. I believe that is why he does this. There's a shirt.
Because he kept getting he kept riding up his bum.
Yes. All right. Signing off.
Good luck. And may the force be with you.
All right, there you go, folks. That was super camera freeze. Julu asks us if we've heard of the game Rich Man, Poor Man. What's something a rich person and a poor person have in common? Example, both have many bags. Oh, all right. That's a little sad.
Oh. But they also have pockets.
Yes. Maybe you could do a game called like Star Trek, Star Wars or something. What they have in common. I don't know.
They have robes.
Well, I guess that's true. I guess they have robes on Star Trek, right?
The women of both universes don't wear bras.
Oh, they both have green-skinned women.
They both have green-skinned women. Yeah. They both like card games.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Sabacc and
Sabacc.
poker. Yeah.
Yep. Like, of course, on Star Trek, it's just poker, though. It's like what we do now.
Yeah. How have they not come up with like a future card game? They're like,
No, like they're basically saying in 400 years, no game has surpassed poker.
Well, no, I mean they've turned Sabacc into a real game. You can buy all the cards and the dice and everything to actually play Sabacc.
Oh, is it cards and dice?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think so.
That's really cool.
I only want to play if I can win a Millennium Falcon.
You can win a Millennium Falcon keychain. How about that?
Oh, then I'm not interested.
You can win the one that's parked in Galaxy's Edge in Disney World.
Oh, all right. They added a thing. They're adding something to Wizarding World in Orlando, aren't they?
A Millennium Falcon.
No, they're adding though. So they're adding the
where in Hollywood? Or
no,
Florida?
In Orlando. They're adding something to the Harry Potter world. I forget what it was.
Oh, that's exciting.
But here they're almost done with the freaking Fast and Furious ride that no one's going to want to ride anyway, because who cares about Fast and Furious?
Is it a roller coaster?
It's a roller coaster. Who cares? But nobody. I guess what's your prize when you ride the ride? Family, right?
Yes.
Family is a family.
You get off and there's a family waiting for you.
Here's your family.
I mean, imagine that, like people who work there, like cast members, they pretend to be your family for the day.
They just give you a Corona. It's like, here's a Corona, a family.
They
Families.
do drink Corona a lot, don't they? In Fast and
That's
Furious.
all they drink is. Oh no, except for one movie they drank Heineken, but all the others they drank.
Because they didn't have their sponsorship.
Yeah,
for
didn't
Corona
have the
that
Corona sponsorship, and they had a Heineken sponsorship. Same thing with Bond. Bond had a Heineken sponsorship for one movie, and then
That's kind of funny though.
Back
He's
to
like,
martinis.
just this time I just feel like a Heineken for some reason.
Luckily, they don't talk about like their favorite drink, but that'd be really funny. It's like, not a Corona today. I need a Heine.
And then the next movie's like, you know why our family broke up? We weren't drinking Corona last
We're
time.
back on Corona.
Scorpio feels enlightened after our game, I guess. Okay.
Oh,
That's
good. That's how cute. That's how powerful Q is.
He is. He has all these great gadgets.
He does.
All right. That's cool. There's plenty of similarities between Star Trek and Star Wars. I mean, yeah, things are in common.
Yeah.
Aliens, of course.
Of course. I mean, now, is there a sand planet in Star Trek, though?
Oh, there has to be, right? There has to. I mean, we don't go there.
Do we see one though? Have we gone there? I guess is my question.
Yeah, the planet where Tasha dies is like a deserted rock. It's a rock planet.
It's not sand.
It's not sand. It's a rock planet.
No, they had
There's got to be, for whatever reason, Star Trek has gone more towards ice environments.
Yeah.
Whereas Star Wars leans more toward desert environments.
Yes, you're right.
I mean,
That's a very interesting difference. I mean, outside of Hoth, of course, but that is interesting. Star Wars likes it hot, and Star Trek likes it cold.
They both have androids.
Yep.
Does Star Trek does not have other robots though besides Data, right?
I mean, Lore and D4.
Outside of that kind of android like thing, they don't have other types of robots that are like R2 or that kind of thing, right?
Unless you count the computer.
Well, they started developing them. Remember in in next gen, I don't remember the name of the episode, but there were those little service droids that this woman was working on.
Oh, the AI like kind of mining.
Yeah.
That Data kind of bonded with. Yeah, that's true. You're right.
There's Lars. Lars? Is that the
Is that
daughter's
his
name?
daughter?
Yeah.
Wait, Lars?
No.
That's not
Lore?
Lore?
Lore. No,
Lore.
Lim?
Lore. Local area network.
Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Oh, Wi-Fi.
My
little
daughter's name
Wi-Fi.
is Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. My little Wi-Fi.
Oh, I just realized Wi-Fi is like wifey.
Yeah. Yes.
Her name was Lal.
LOL. Thank
LOL?
you. LOL. Yeah.
LAL.
Oh, not laugh out loud.
No. People will say Lamau, but they won't say LOL for some reason. Makes me sad.
People will say what?
Lamau.
Oh, laughing my ass off.
Yeah. They'll say it out loud. Or 07, which is salute.
07.
07. Because if you type out a lowercase o and the number 7, it looks like a little man saluting. So if you ever want to salute something, you say 07.
I won't do that. I will not say any acronyms like that.
I watch too many YouTubers.
SETI Alpha 5. Oh, is that a desert planet in Star Trek, Scorpio? Wrath of Khan. Oh, yes. Thank you, Scorpio. Good call. All right, good. Thank God they have a desert planet.
Wasn't the planet that in Generations also a desert planet?
The movie Generations?
Yeah.
Kind of, very rocky, lots of.
They like their rocks. They do like their rocks.
Yeah.
They like the rocks.
Part of the time is because they use crappy rock props. Although that was actually in every location, the Generations, but it looked like anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scorpio is talking about the same thing that I was. I just can't remember the formal name of these little robots in the story.
Flowing just being sentient. The Picard show was full of. It was full of synthetics.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Well, there's a whole war on those types of humanoids. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And the Borg.
Oh, of course.
I
Well,
guess the Borg.
which are like part
They're organic, but they're
part
mostly
organic,
yeah.
part
Exocomps. There we go. Yep, there's
good.
Scorpio.
Yeah,
Yes.
good pull. Exocomps.
Exocomps.
They were mad because they didn't get comped for their work. All right. All right. I guess that's it for tonight, folks. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching live or post, we appreciate it. Again, please hit that like button if you haven't. Hit subscribe. A big thanks to Chaz, of course, as always, for coming on. Eternal
Thanks for having me on.
Sky Film. Where the hell is it? Where is it? I can't find it. Eternal Sky Film, right? There it is.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess that's follow him there on Twitter. All right, we already gave our links.
Yep.
So we will be back next week, but then in 2 weeks we'll probably be off. We're probably off for a couple weeks, and then we'll be back in early December or
For
like
the
second week of December.
holidays.
Yeah. So all right, but we'll be back next week with some more geeky fun. I think we'll do some kind of Wicked Witch theme because Wicked comes out. Not just Wicked
everyone keeps
Witches.
saying it's a part 1.
Because it is 2 parts.
It is.
Yep.
Oh, I
They
didn't know
don't
that
say
either.
it. Yeah, they don't say it
Yeah, I
in
didn't
like
know
any
that.
of their promotional stuff. So I didn't know it was like a 2-parter. It's just Wicked, not Wicked Part 1. It's
Yeah.
just Wicked. Okay.
Well, the second part has some other name.
Wickeder.
Yeah. Oh, and I just remembered, Jeff, what you were thinking of earlier. The game with Woody that actually is on YouTube is the Orville game, but we only do that
that's
once a month.
Oh.
So it's not in the forefront of my consciousness.
What's the channel called?
Talking the Orville.
Okay. Talking the Orville, folks. You can look that up too.
Yeah.
RPG based off of the Orville show.
Again, if you're curious, you can message me through X, Twitter X, or Facebook, and I'll be happy to, get you the deets.
Oh, the Delio and Deets in this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
We're
folks.
hip.
The winner of the poll of the best 80s movie song is Eye of the Tiger from Rocky 3. All right, congrats to that. Danger Zone was second. And then Power of Love and Footloose both tied.
Nice.
All right, always good. Good to see everything get some votes.
I don't know what you're talking about, Pierre.
RPG hockey. I wonder if there's an RPG hockey game. I mean, there's almost everything out there.
Roll to slap.
Oh, yeah, but what you do, they get in fights, right? So you'd have to roll for the fighting to see who wins the punching.
Wow, Pierre, you really wanted
Yeah,
that
the only reason I didn't
game.
put that is I didn't know if enough people would have had that system and know.
Star Fox 64. There you go.
Oh, that's a really famous one, right?
Yeah.
Was
Star
there
Fox
a Mario 64? There was,
That was
right?
a Mario. The first 3D Mario was Mario 64.
And what Zelda game was out? for that?
Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Oh, that's also a very well respected one.
Yep.
So
Oh no,
there's-
Majora's Mask. I'm sorry, it might be Majora's Mask. One or the other. Yeah.
Was that which one was first?
I think Majora's Mask was first, and then Ocarina of Time.
All right.
But there's always every iteration of a Nintendo system has a Legend of Zelda.
That's when I was that's when I had switched over to PlayStation from Nintendo, so I didn't have a 64. But people seem to love, right, the N64.
Yeah, it had GoldenEye. So I mean, what are you gonna do?
Oh, that was the GoldenEye. Okay,
What are you gonna do? That's the best
that could have gone
multiplayer.
down as best game. That could have gone down one of the choices.
It would have been such a great game.
Oh, here's the choices according to Pierre: Perfect Dark, GoldenEye 64, Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64. Okay,
Yeah.
yep, that's good.
I like that. Just so you know, we're gonna put the number 64 at the end of whatever game we're making.
Except
let you
Perfect
know.
Dark,
Except for, well, because that was the first time. That was the first one.
yeah.
First ever. So yeah.
Which I supposedly I think they might be making a new one, right?
They did a remake of it. Yeah, it's gonna come out soon.
Oh, they're just remaking the original.
I think it's a remake of the first game. Yeah, the original. game.
I would have liked that new one. Joanna Dark, right? That's the protagonist.
Joanna Dark.
She's perfect. It's Perfect Dark. All right. Was that first person or no?
I don't remember. I never played it, so I don't remember.
All right. All right. Anyway, thanks so much, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific, with more geeky fun. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. Bye.
Good night, folks.